I think everything is working. Except for one thing that I have not. I was about to test something. However, it's okay. I am very messy. I was gonna start an hour ago. And I decided to test out, try to configure it, but I'm not a fan of how it's configured. It's very messy. I need to like fine tune it, but there's some settings that are still not to my liking, so that's why I think that I'm probably gonna change the eyes. Not really, I didn't change any of the art. The art is still normal. Yeah, I didn't change any of the art. I have not touched the art since the bunny suit. But yeah, this is all... Well, with the eyes, it's more... With RTX tracking, it's a lot more responsive in terms of like the movement. Movement of the eyes is a lot more responsive. However, what I don't like, they move different. It's the RTX tracking. It does like eye tracking more efficiently. But... That's like the one thing that I like about it, and I've been trying to fine tune it for the last hour, but I'm fighting it. I don't like the. See, I was liking it, but then I started to remember more and more about what I didn't like, such as the blinking. It doesn't blink properly. It doesn't close all. Eyes don't close all the way when I blink. Not too well. And the other thing I don't like is that it takes away my... what was I using before? I was using... There's like level 4 tracking. There's different types of tracking. I can show a screenshot really quick actually. Oops. I shouldn't have done that. It saved over my previous configuration. Oops. Okay, yeah, I will quit tracking for now. It's gonna lose tracking, it's fine. These are... There's like different levels of tracking over here. I'll grab a screenshot really quick. I'll go back to the tracking that I was on before. This is the one that I like most because I have it set up and configured to all my settings. Give it a second. Give it a second. In the meantime, I will show you what I mean. Uh-oh. Did it break? It broke. It broke! Because of course it would break. Of course it would break. Whatever. The things I do. More than anything, I'm just kind of like testing stuff right now. And I'm letting everyone see. PNG to me. It's not PNG to me. Okay, let me restart the camera, I guess. Choose camera. Oh, you know what? The other thing that's probably messing with it is I have 2 webcams connected right now because I wanted to do something else as well. And then I looked at the time and then I realized, oh, 30 time. All right, I guess it's I guess we go. I guess we just go. Maybe, and then there's like different settings with the webcam as well. I think it should be working soon. There you go. I don't know why it's smaller, but this is my normal tracking that I have. This is the level 4, and then I'll bring up on the screen the different options here if I can find it. No, I did save. Okay, it's fine. These are the different tracking levels. So you have, back myself over here. You have, I don't know what this first one is. I just don't know. And I was testing the first 2. I have, I guess, sure, always have this one on top. I have RTX 1 and 2. These are the 2 that I've been testing out for the past couple of weeks. There's been a few streams that I've tested it out on, but ultimately I wasn't that big of a fan on it. On these 2 tracking, what I do like about these 2 tracking options is the eyes are very responsive to positioning. in terms of screen. Oh, I just realized something. You know what? Hold on, where is it? There it is. It's very faint. You know what? Hold on, let me... There you go! Random DVD just bouncing around now. It's for the zoomers. For me. There you go. Okay, fixed. That was bothering me a lot. Hit the card. So I was playing around with these two, but I'm not a fan of how it looks. I was trying it out just before, but I restarted the camera and everything. So I think I used to have level 2 or level 3 when I had my other webcam. When I had my other lower specs, I had a different CPU, I had a different GPU. So I was using these super low res ones. And then I got my new webcam, I got my new GPU, a new CPU, I upgraded my computer basically. And then I decided to move it up to 3 and then 4. So I'm currently at 4. I do like 4. The movement is nice, but I feel like it could be better. Just a little tiny bit better. And then I decided to try RTX on. And then I tried it. But I guess I gotta keep messing with the settings because I'm not a fan of how it looks like. In the meantime, let me grab... When I did the... I got too many windows open. I don't know where my windows are. I feel like it's a lot more responsive with RTX, but there's a lot of stuff that deal breaks it for me. Such as I can't blink properly. And then the other one is that, oh, it's fine. I'm testing something right now, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I think it's this one. Random Chinese camera. This one, sure. I didn't think that you could see those settings, but it's fine, I guess. What I really like about the 3D model is that it's very expressive and reactive. Tracking quality, medium quality, let's go. Microphone, don't need that. Let me see if that works. It should work. It should bounce. No, it's not working. Actually load on your GPU when you game. I don't know. I don't think so. Then again, I play like very low quality games, so maybe not. Why is it not working? This thing isn't working. The 3D model isn't working properly. Poke its eyes. That's really weird. I haven't tested it with this camera. It should be working. That's really weird. I'll just restart it, it's fine. I was curious if... See, last time when I did, I think it was last stream or 2 streams ago when I had the hand cam and YouTube Studio running. So it's like I have 2 different webcams plugged in, and that's what also makes my computer a little bit hot. But it's fine because it's not going to be running for too long. Which one is this? I don't even remember which. I have so many cameras here. I don't even remember which one. I feel like it's USB. But I'm not sure. And at this point we're live. I don't want to go and check to see which one it is. Gonna have that one guy moment. I'll do this one, I guess. Try different settings here. Because I got it working last time with this other webcam that I'm using for YouTube Studio, but I don't know, it's not working properly here. It's fine. Okay, try again. It's not working. I don't know why it broke. I tested this. I used this once. I never used it again, and now it's broken. I don't know. I don't know what's up with this thing. It's broken. It's dead. I wanted to have both of them on at the same time and display the differences in tracking, but it doesn't seem to be working. BTS might be taking control. See, that's the thing. I have 2 webcams plugged in. So I'm trying to get one webcam, my main one, the Logitech camera, for YouTube Studio. And then I have a secondary webcam. Double the potential, yeah, I mean, I guess so. I guess so. But if that does happen, we'll just pretend it doesn't happen. Yeah. But yeah, this other one should be on the second camera. I don't even know what camera this is. It's like some stupid cheap Chinese camera or something, because I would touch the wire like once and it would break. And that was so annoying the first year that I had it. I was using this Chinese camera, Chinese webcam. And I would, yeah, it's a Xiaohongshu camera. I could totally do live Chinese camera. And then, but yeah, I was so tired of this camera because it would be so bad. And every time I would stream, sometimes it would just cut out, and then it would just be like this the entire time with the model. It would just be frozen with no movement, and it would be really annoying that it would do that. I don't even remember what I was using after that. What was I using apart from that? I think I was using my phone at some point. Like at the very beginning, like the first couple of months, I'm pretty sure I was using my phone as a webcam. So I've gone through at least 3 webcams at this point with my phone, this current one, and then the Chinese one that would disconnect every whenever. I don't know why this one's not working. It's annoying me. I wonder now. What if I were to swap it to the main camera though? Because that's what I was working before. It's not Droid. And then I have like a ton of virtual cameras too. OBS virtual camera. Sure. Maybe this is one. I'm surprised phone isn't better. Actually, now that you mention it, yeah, that's 4 cameras then. I was using my old phone from like 2021. It's what is that phone? I think it's what is my old phone? It like barely holds a charge anymore. I think it was a, I don't remember what brand it was. I got it for like $200. LG? Point is, I had a really old phone and I was using that as my webcam. And then I got this Chinese camera that I stopped using, and then I was using my new phone and that one was a lot better. And then I have this actual, I think it's like a 720, yeah, it's 720p, but that's, I don't need 1080. It's just for tracking. I was at a certain point, I was very tempted to get an iPhone, buy an iPhone off of Amazon, or not Amazon, off of eBay. I was just gonna buy like a maybe $100 webcam. But then I saw that there's RTX tracking, and I've been trying to mess with that for like a month or 2 now. And there's been a few streams, I said this before, there's been a few streams that I've tested it without really saying anything. I just ran it stealthily. But I'm not a fan of it overall. I'm gonna see if I can swap over that camera for this one. Because I want to show off this 3D one. So I guess I'm gonna lose tracking on this main one really quickly. Where is it? The other thing I found recently as well is Sprout. There's a lot of updates that I've done behind the scenes that no one can see, but I really like it a lot. So tracking's off there. I'm gonna give priority to the 3D model, and maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. We'll have to see. Let's go 720. Why is it red? What the hell? That FPS? Oh wow, it's so slow. Why is it so slow? 24, let's say. iPhone XS has had Face ID for tracking. It's like $100. Yeah, I was thinking about buying that $100 phone, but do I really need it? $100 for another webcam when I have like 4 already, and the tracking that I have is already like half decent. I don't know if $100 I'd be willing to spend $100 on just a webcam. So I'm not gonna use it for anything else. It'd just be like the webcam slave. Okay, hopefully this will... It's broken? Oh no, okay, now it works. I don't know why the other one doesn't work. I have no idea why the other one doesn't work. Hold on, this is bothering me. There you go, that's much better. Okay. So this is the it's alive somehow. I don't know how, but it's alive. So we don't need that one anymore. But this is the 3D model. I like how responsive it is with the movements and everything. But what I don't like about it is it's non-expressive. It's like it's almost there. It's almost there. And so I was looking at that lapwing video that was going around recently. Okay, it still works. The video that a bunch of people were gosling over with like the 22-year-old Frenchman that made a random video of 3D tracking and everything. I was looking into that. Let me see if I can get the... This video. I'm gonna just really quickly save it. Maybe we need to do like a... Maybe I should look into ShareX, because it's annoying to have to save this every time when I make a screenshot, because I don't think I can just paste it on here. No, I can't. I'm gonna have to look into that at some point. But this is what I mean. I've been looking into this person and their tracking. And I've been wondering how can I do this in 3D? And I looked into it. Apparently this tracking is only specifically for this model. So I don't know if it's applicable to other models. I'm sure there's some way to get like better tracking for facial expressions and stuff. That's like as good as this, maybe, I don't know. I think Nicola said that there was another one. Vinian, I think is what it was. Vinian. And then there's Warudo, which is like another one that's super ancient. I don't know if that one's all that great, all that amazing. Vinian has the opportunity for... Oh, it has Pulsoid integrated, nice. 3D tracking is so interesting. It is, but I feel like it's like also complex. I feel like there's a higher ceiling for 3D tracking. I heard technical ceiling anyways. Because my end goal with 3D tracking is to do like, I don't know, an exercise stream or something like that. Or like, I don't know, dancing, live dancing, like this one other tuber that I was looking at the other day. I'm gonna grab a screenshot of the person that I mean. This individual is this dubious chibi here. I've been wanting to do something similar to this, like the dances that this person does. Sure, yeah, just leave it there. So yeah, there's a lot that I want to do with 3D, and I've found some ways haven't done it myself, but theoretically there is a way to be able to... I just blanked out. To be able to do 3D tracking without any additional hardware. And it just tracks your body, essentially. And I want to try it out. I've been wanting to try it out, but I don't have a 3D model was the problem. But now I have one, but I don't like how it looks. So I want to customize it some more. So I'm gonna do that at some point. Maybe. Probably. The thing with this model, the collar here is part of the texture. It's part of the neck texture. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna edit that out. Though how the hug is not antenna enough. The what do you call these? Side tail things. They're basically supposed to be like kind of like wings a little bit, I guess. And also there is a way to make one of these side locks to be one of these things. I can get them to do the rainbow thing like this. There's a video out there. I just gotta find the video again and make this go rainbow again. And then with this one, I want to make this a braid. I'm sure there's a way to do that. And also I gotta color match this because I feel like this is too pale, I feel. I don't know how else to describe it other than it's like too cold in terms of temperature. This is a warm temperature, but this feels too cold, so I'm gonna have to go back into the editor and fix that probably. There's a lot that I want to still fix up about this model, so I'm not really too attached to this model, this 3D model. I do like the expressiveness of the movements and everything, but the facial expressions needs a lot of work. So that's something that I want to work on so that I can do dance stuff like this tuber does over here, so that I can do exercise stuff, so that I can actually have an excuse to move. I want to have this thing as well, but it seems that there's still a lot of research that I need to do. It's kind of become another one of those projects that I just leave, that I just have, that I want to do, that I never get back to because there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. Let me see if I can get the other camera working. Hopefully I can get the other camera working. Let's try. Tracking 4. Tracking level 4, maybe it'll work. The thing with this other Chinese camera is I never know if it's working because I don't even know if it's connected or not. I guess it's recognized. Maybe? Honestly, I have no idea if it's connected or not. Okay, let me open up the camera. I think it's probably fine. I don't think... Okay, I'm taking a huge risk here, but I'm opening up the actual camera to see if it's connected or not. It should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. Maybe. No, okay, not that one. Not that one. I guess it's not recognizing it. I think that's what the problem is that the camera's just like dead. So I gotta... This is why I don't like this other old camera that I used to have. Because I'm telling you, I used to touch it like... I used to touch, just barely like brush up against it. And then it would just die. What I could do is maybe like grab my phone temporarily. Oh, but it's kind of low battery. I guess I could like just plug it in, I guess. Am I really gonna do this? Am I really gonna go to the lengths of having to? I should have done this before, but again, this is just like experimental, really. So yeah, let's try this again. Is it gonna turn on? I don't know if it's gonna turn on. I don't expect it to turn on. I think it's just dead. It might actually just be dead. So I need to find something to mount my phone on, just so that we can compare. I don't have anything though. I'm not prepared. I'm gonna put it on this Oreo little thing here, I guess, because I really would have wanted it to capture both of them at the same time, and that's the entire reason why I connected this other webcam in the first place, but it's not working. That's what's annoying me. I'm thinking that because my other phone that I used to use for my webcam before, I have no idea where it is anymore. I think it's dead. That's the other thing that I kind of like about this model, is that it moves a lot more. The axis is a lot more compared to the other one, because with that one I have to draw everything, right? Everything is drawn. Everything that you see on the 2D model, I have to draw that. I have to rig that myself. And so it's kind of a lot of work. But with this 3D model, just put it into an editor, just character creation, easy, just like any other game. It's literally just like any other MMORPG, Monster Hunter, whatever. You just pick the things you want, and then you just go, and it automatically does everything for you, and you can just move. The other thing that I like about this model, that gives me a headache. I have a headache now. I need to drink some water. Is that how I like the hair physics. It's very bouncy. I feel like the hair could be messier too, but it's fine. It's probably fine as is. That's weird. Don't do that. That's always so weird. I always find it really weird how in in either 2D, 3D, it doesn't matter. Whenever any tuber drinks water, you can like straight up tell. And also to the point, sometimes if they have like hand tracking as well, you can tell where as they close the water bottle and everything. It's, I don't know, it's weird. Alright, let me try one more time. I feel like there was another thing that I wanted to do, that I wanted to test. Oh, I guess I could try and fine tune the RTX again. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't know why it doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna move the cable around a bit more. I mean, I shouldn't even really complain, honestly, because I got this old... It's like METFUT. I have no idea if that's the brand, if that's where it was manufactured. But it's like, it's some generic webcam, and it says FHD 1080p. But do you really believe that? I think it has a microphone here as well, but I don't, it's gonna be like some cheap $10 microphone. I mean, $1 microphone, $10 webcam or something probably. Okay, try again. I'm gonna try to connect the other webcam again. And I could use my phone instead of suffering through this. But it's fine. It's there for sending your conversations to the government. Yeah, the Chinese government. But it's fine. I'm never gonna go to China. They can collect all the information they want. You got a V-Roid. I got a V-Roid. I made it myself. Not fully from scratch. But I need to tweak it a lot more. It's a good base. It's a good foundation. But I feel like this 3D V-Roid is still missing a lot more. I like how bouncy the hair is. I like the eyes. I like the eyes a lot, actually. The eyes are nice, very, very pretty. I think I've been told that I have nice eyes, actually, now that I think about it. To make a V-Roid from scratch, you must first program V-Roid itself. To make... See, maybe like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago at this point, when I was using like the old free model, the Pixel model, I just realized there's so much trash on screen. A true zoomer tuber here with all these screenshots. I got so many distractions on screen. Yeah, I'm giving up. Tracking's not working. What was I saying? Oh yeah. A year ago, maybe 2 years ago at this point, I was trying to learn Blender to make my own model in 3D. And it didn't go well. At all. It was really bad. I ended up making a Roger Star Wars guy, basically. I forget what it's called. A droid. Bro, something, I don't even know. Candy Crush in the corner. I got you. Candy Crush gameplay. I got you, bro. Right here. I got you. Let me just grab it really quickly. All right, I got it. I'm grabbing the Candy Crush. Grab window. Yeah. We're gonna grab the Candy Crush. I'm gonna put it on screen. And then we're gonna have the candy of the crushing. The Candy Kingdom. There you go. You got Candy Crush now in the corner. This is okay. See, this is another thing that I like about my 2D model is that I like how it captures when I laugh. It's very good about that, and I didn't really rig that. It kind of just does that on its own because of all the parameters that I have set up. I can actually laugh and smile and everything with the 2D model, and it's amazing. It's magic, but not on this one. So I think I might put it away for now. I am tempted to put it on my phone though. Hold on. I'm thinking that I actually want to try it with my phone actually. So I want to have both at the same time. Out of date, I don't care. Connect. This is the other thing that I hate is wireless webcams are so annoying. Specifically trying to get it connected with my phone is so annoying. I had a problem with this a while back. Oh, it's connected, hell yeah. However, the thing is I don't know how to invert it. Then again, I don't want to see myself. Portrait. Auto rotate. Okay, we're good. So I'm gonna do this, I guess. It didn't auto rotate. Damn it. Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure that there's no. Okay, we're safe. I think it's safe. I think. However, now I gotta rotate this thing. Framing. Landscape. I don't know how to turn it upside down. I guess I'll just have to force the cable to be like this, maybe. And then, can I zoom in? I cannot zoom in. I have to manually zoom in on my phone, I think. See, this is very annoying. What the hell? It automatically turns upside down. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I think I'm working technology. I'm trying to get the technology working. I have a very extremely bad setup right now. Can I zoom in? I don't know if I can zoom in. We'll do it live, it's fine. We'll do it live. Okay, choose camera. Camo. Here we go. 1080, 30, X, GRB, I don't know what the hell that is. On! Camera on! Hopefully nothing bad happens. Yay, we got both of them working now. Hold on, give me a second. More or less, it's more or less working now. Okay, so you can see the difference between the expressions here. I mean, right here. OMG twins. And also the reason why 2D is looking up is because the webcam's all the way down there, because I don't have a proper setup here. I need a... See, this is another thing that I mean about the looking around. I'm looking here to my side on this other monitor, but the 2D doesn't really capture that as well. And also it's kind of laggy a little bit. This is what surprised me. 2 Nikki, yes, there's 2 now. OMG, there's 2 of them. Do I need this one? I'll just make it smaller, I guess. Just make it smaller down there. Little tiny chibi. So yeah, I got 2 model, and the second one's working, and I don't know what else to say anymore. So you can tell the difference here between these 2 though. I do like how my 2D model is very, very expressive, or at least a lot more expressive than this other one, than this one is. This stupid faceless, no expression, deadpan, emotionless seg. It's one of my tags. Anyways, yeah, I'm planning on fixing the 3D model at some point very soon. Hold on, this is bothering me a lot. I need a box. Second. I need to move this up or higher. I mean, can I do that? I think I can do that. However, actually, yeah, I think I want to mount this on top of my. Just for old time's sake, I want to mount it on. Mount my phone on top of my monitor, as I had it like the very first year. I used to have my phone on top of my monitor. I didn't sneeze. What do you mean, bless you? I didn't sneeze. I didn't sneeze. But thank you. Okay. We're gonna do Yo Bauschend putting the thing on top of the thing over here, and it's it'll be okay. The tracking is gonna be a lot better. Don't worry about it. Just give me a second. It's gonna mess up. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Give me a second. I am doing this as I please. I think it's still fine. Yeah, it's still fine. Okay. The other thing about this program though, for tracking, oh no, oh it's okay. Is that I can't, for webcam, I mean, I can't turn off the screen, so the phone tends to kind of overheat for this one, and so I always have to have it plugged in as well. Oh, I just broke it. It's fine. Alright. Okay, let's see. How can I do this? Whack. So the webcam is in the way. Alright. So now I have three webcams. Amazing. Let me just reset. There you go. There we go. There we go. We're back in business. Okay, so yeah. We got... Actually, it's not too bad now that I look at it. It's just as good. The tracking on the 2D model. It's pretty good actually. It's almost the same as my webcam. My main webcam that I'm using for the 3D model. It's very spot on, yeah, it's pretty good. It feels a little tiny bit laggy, but that's to be expected because this is over Wi-Fi. It's not a wired connection. I don't know why I can't get the phone camera to wire directly to the computer. So that explains why it's a little bit not reactive. Can't words. I took an exam last night and I ended up falling asleep at like 4 AM. And then I woke up after 4 hours. I think my body's getting used to waking up earlier, because I usually wake up at around 8 o'clock now, no matter how much time I sleep. Oh, that's another thing. I like how it captures all of my facial movements too. OMG, same. I just finished learning. I haven't slept in days. Well, if you're done, then it's probably a good idea to sleep. Maybe not now though, because it's not good to nap after in the afternoon, because it's gonna make your sleep schedule even worse. 4 hours. I think I did sleep for another 3 hours after that, so I ended up getting like a total of 7 hours maybe. And now that I'm talking about it, I feel I feel a little tired. I was actually gonna take that exam a lot earlier in the day yesterday, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna take the test, and then I'm gonna stream for like maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. And the next thing I know, it's midnight, and the exam took me until like 3 maybe. But I was also kind of like messing around on the side because it wasn't timed. I could take my time with it, and then sometimes I would just like get distracted by a little bit, and all those distractions ended up adding up to like maybe an hour. So I honestly, the test was maybe like 2 hours, but I had to take 3 hours. And then I ended up falling asleep at 4, I think, and then I woke up at 8. And then I was awake for like maybe half an hour. I don't remember why. And then I fell asleep again for another 3 hours. And then I woke up. And then I was fine. I was feeling fine. But now that I'm talking about being sleepy and everything, I feel kind of tired now. I've been thinking about starting... not coffee. Oh yeah, okay. Now that I look at it, there is a delay. There's a blinking delay. Lizard blink. But this is probably because the camera on this model is wireless compared to wired camera, wireless camera. So there's gonna be a little bit of latency, but it's fine. Doesn't really matter too much, honestly. Don't do that. That's weird. Stop with that face. I need to like drink water off camera because I don't know, it feels weird when this one drinks water. Should I do it again? I mean, I am thirsty. I gotta be hydrated, so it's so weird. I don't like that face. I don't know. There's something about it that, I don't know, makes me feel weird. I don't know, it feels kind of inappropriate to me, but then again, I might be reading too much into it and maybe that says something about me as a person, but we're not gonna talk about it because this isn't psychology. This is just messing around with a lot of a lot of different things. You know, I don't know if anyone remembers, but when I still have all these stupid things from the Mario stream that I did like a million years ago. They're still here. I never got rid of them. I honestly should get rid of them because sometimes I want to click on something on OBS and instead of clicking what I want, I end up clicking on the DVD moving thing and it becomes very silly. Where is... oh, here it is. Let me just move that up here. Wait, too much. You know what? Hell, you know what? I'm gonna screen max. Oh, oops. I forgot. Oops. It's fine. I kind of need that one to be on screen. I have too many cameras! I have too many windows! OMG, Windows 11. I have a lot more than 11 windows. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I'm lost! Live streaming and then switch to tab. I'm so glad, I'm so happy that browsers now have the ability to search tabs. Because at this point, I have over 20 windows, I'm pretty sure. Just browser windows, not even counting all the different tabs that each window has. I'm going to be the first to admit that I have a problem. You can search tabs, yes! On Firefox and on Chromium browsers. It's amazing. I love it. I love this feature so much. Hold on, hold on. Let me just. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. There you go. You're on, yeah, there you go. Okay, there you go. Oh, wrong one. Wait, no, right one. Okay, yeah. Now, yay, we got a bunch of stupid stuff on the screen. I'm tempted to add another one, but that might be bad for my GPU. We're at 79 degrees. I kind of don't really want to push it anymore. Apparently it's fine. Apparently it's fine for a CPU to be at 80 degrees. I've been told. Yes, 79. Hello, Pomp Pomp. Yeah, my CPU is kind of hot right now. We're at 79 temperature Celsius for CPU, 80 now. GPU load is at 53%, 40%, 36%, 40%, 50%. It just keeps rubber banding. GPU temperature is at 50%. About a stable 50%. GPU load is at around 35, 40, 38. RAM load is at 23 gigabytes out of 64. Mario 64. It's the CPU load that keeps bouncing. My specs are, let me grab that for you. I have a Ryzen 7 5800X. Ryzen 7 5800X. For CPU, my GPU is a I have a 3060 Ti RTX NVIDIA. My RAM, I don't know the brand of the RAM actually. It's just I have 4-stick RAM though. Anything else? I think that's the most important, right? Just the CPU and the GPU. I used to get temperatures of like 90 degrees actually before I swapped out this case that I have. The airflow was really bad in the old case that I had, so I went out and swapped the case for my PC. Shout out to Deslars for that. He gave me his old case. So I have a better circulation of air now in this case. And it would have been so much worse. There was a certain... Oh yeah, after I got my new CPU. I don't know what happened. This is like maybe back in... I want to say maybe a year ago, approximately a year ago that I got my new CPU, this 5800X. Once I installed that, I noticed that temperatures were getting even hotter than they should have been. Hello, Tyler. You got that case. Yes, he gave me his old computer. I don't know why, but he gave me his old computer. And I got the case for it. So I swapped out the case. Yeah. And it helped a lot with the temperatures, because I was running maybe like 85, 90 degrees sometimes on the old computer, with the old case, I mean. And I'd be kind of scared sometimes of whenever I'd be streaming stuff, because it would get hot, like really hot, and my room would overheat a lot too. So my computer would be hot, my room would be hot, which makes it even worse for the computer. And so I didn't like to stream for too long, maybe like, yeah. But I mean, it's fine now. I feel like 78 is kind of acceptable. I mean, it's a lot better than 85 or 90. I'm perfectly fine with streaming at like higher end 70 Celsius for 3 hours. I'm fine by that. But any higher than 80 is when I start to get kind of worried. But I'm fine for now, I feel. What doesn't help is that I have, I think, 3 webcams active at the moment. I feel like I should probably unplug one, but whatever. I have... Yeah, that's probably what's taking up so much of the CPU function. Is that I have 2 webcams running. And also doesn't help that I have like so many windows open too. I got so many programs running too. If you're risking condensation, it's hot. Hey? Condensation... I don't think it's possible here where I'm at. It's very dry atmosphere. It's a very dry climate. So I don't think there's any risk of rain. That's a reference to my old stream, the stream that I did just now on a couple days ago. I'm not looking forward to it getting really hot again for the summer though, cause in my room over the summer, say that again, hey? I don't think I know it. I don't think I know that one. I'm curious about it. But in my room over the summer, it would get like maybe 90 degrees. Summer's gonna be rough. It's very bad. It's very bad. But it was bad at, I want to say, over the place that I lived at for the past, not right now, but like 2 years ago? A year ago? A year ago. Okay, yeah, a year ago. I lived there for 2 years, and I lived on the 3rd floor, the 3rd most floor. And so it would get like hot, extremely hot. And what made it worse is that there was no airflow. There was a single window, but it was like 1 foot by 1 foot basically. Maybe like 1 foot by 2 feet size window. And there would be no airflow whatsoever in that room. And because it was right next, it was on the top floor. And then on top of that, I think that the insulation was really bad too. So like the roof, well, the roof, I guess, yeah, sure, but the ceiling, the heat from the ceiling of the roof of the ceiling would permeate through into my room. So during the summer, it would be like a constant like 90 degrees in there. When did I start streaming? Yeah, I think that's where I started streaming, actually, in that room. And I think it was like August that I started. Yeah, August 6th or something. Oh my goodness, coming up on 3 years now. Wow. Anyways, I would have AC in there, but I would turn it off because of the microphone that I had would pick up the background noise, and I was also kind of paranoid of any background noise being too intrusive and stuff like that. So I ended up turning off my air conditioning, and so the entire time that I was streaming, I would just be like dying of heat because it was like 95 degrees in my room for the first couple months that I was streaming. Man, can undervolt pretty well and get better performance at lower temperatures. $20 aftermarket CPU cooler. That's what I have, actually. I don't remember how much my cooler cost, but it's a double tower. I don't remember the brand anymore. I think it's like Scythe cooler, I think it's Scythe or something. Let me pull up the similar to what I have. It's like a double tower cooler, and that also really helped, actually. Because initially I was running like super hot CPU, and then a friend of mine said that I should get this cooler, and I got it. OMG, it's 2 Nikis. Oh my god, hello beef pie. I can't... Oh, here it is. So kind of similar to this. Let's see if I can... A WebP! I hate WebP, I hate WebP, I hate WebP. This is the cooler that I have right now on my CPU. It's like a double tower thing. And I have 1, 2, 3 fans actually. So I have 1 fan, 2 fan, and then another fan back here for maximum cooling. WebP! Very funny. What is this, Nikki 3.3? Huh? What do you mean 3.3? What do you mean 3.3? 3 fans? Or you mean the models? I don't know what you're talking about, because there's so much trash on the screen right now. This is a very zoomer coded stream. Stream layout. The model upgrades. WebP death. I hate WebP so much. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I hate WebP so much. But no, it's not really an upgrade. This, hold it, where's my, I keep losing my cursor. Put that over there. This model, this 2D model, this live 2D, this is still 1.0. Well, not 1.0. I think technically we're in like 1.3 or something. It's like 1.34, but I haven't done any like official, like this is 1.1, this is 1.2, this is 1.3. I've just kind of stealth added to it over the past couple of whatever. I think the latest update that I did was this stupid transformation. Let me see if this is the right button. Yeah, this stupid transformation. This was the last upgrade update that I did to the model. I'm kind of a fan. Oh, you know, I completely forgot. I really wanted to stream for Easter with this model, with this outfit. I mean, I never got to. And at this point, I think it's kind of late. Did I lose Twitch? No, I just didn't really want to stream on Twitch today. I didn't feel like it. I feel like it's not worthy enough. The thing that for Twitch, in my opinion, I feel like Twitch mostly does game stuff. And so when I don't do game stuff, I feel like it's not really worth it to do Twitch streams. I don't know, that's just what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm kind of self-conscious now. We're gonna turn it back to normal. Oh, you know another thing that I really like about Live 2D? I can rip out my hair. Bald! I love this one. No, it's like just bald. This is the ball toggle. Put it back on. Put it back on. I think initially with it was like the very first 1.0. Bro, losing Ahegao. It's not Ahegao! It's not Ahegao! Don't call it Ahegao! It's Ahoge. The very first thing, I really wanted to have... There it is, these glasses. I didn't have these glasses in the 1.0. I was very close to getting these glasses ready, but in the end I couldn't figure it out, so I ended up going without it. And then I ended up fixing it later in like the 1.1 or something that I named it. And then there's like a 1.2 where I fixed up some other stuff. Yeah, just stealth adding stuff. When it comes to 2.0, that's probably gonna be like a complete redraw of this model. So at this point, I'm just kind of doing little small changes here and there. Maybe like outfit changes and stuff. And I think I might be able to recycle a lot of it, like the body more than anything. But I really want to do like a redo of the face. Cause the eyes, I'm not really a big fan of the eyes on the live 2D. The eye color is a little bit too blue for me. I like this color. This is a nicer color, I feel. It's more of a like closer to purple. Cause this is like too indigo. A little bit too blue. And also there's like another thing that kind of bothers me. And I think about this one a lot, but right here, it's rigged weird. The Z-axis is weird in the program Live 2D. There's just like a little bump that peeks out, and you're never gonna unsee it now. But it's something that's bothered me since day one, but no one really notices, so it's fine. I like the blue. I mean, I don't have a problem with blue, but I don't know. I feel like purple's better. Purple with yellow, because this is going back to color theory and design and everything. I'm not an artist, but color theory with complementary colors and stuff like that. Like purple and yellow are complementary colors. And when it comes to blue, I don't see it, it's fine, don't worry about it. Blue and orange are complementary colors. I like to do complementary colors when I do a lot of color stuff. The other thing that I don't like about this 3D model is the skin color feels too pale, too cold, too dead. The skin color here is very warm. I like that. But it's a little bit too... It's like pale and dark at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. But I'm not a fan. I need to edit a lot on this 3D before I use it regularly anyways. I was talking before how I wanted to start with Blender. I need to add bird meme. I got you. Oh, you mean like Pippa's thing? I might be able to. Well, I mean, technically I do have... It's too brown. No, I didn't say it's too brown. I said it's too dark. It's... In terms of the values, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about strictly color theory here. If this is warm, this is lighter. Compared to this, the value is a lot darker. And you can't really see the blush on that one. I guess you can't really see the blush on here either. I need to probably work on that. I think that's probably something I'm gonna do at some point. Is add some little like pink circles like you see on Chibis or something. The only thing that I like about dark skin bad, no, I didn't necessarily say that. I'm not talking about the color palette. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I have some friends that are never mind. I'm not gonna say that. What I really like with this model, with the 3D model, are the eyes. I'm not a fan of how I drew the eyes in this one, so I'm probably gonna... That's probably the first thing I'm gonna redraw is the eyes, especially with the eyelashes here. I was gonna... Originally, these... I'm blinking so much, what the hell? Stop blinking. I didn't blink. Did I blink? Mickey stare. Oh yeah, it's getting close. So I've been very surprised. Hold on, I'm gonna tangent for a little bit. I'm gonna talk about the numbers. But before I do that, what am I talking about? The eyes. I wanted to have different eyes here, so I drew these as a placeholder on the live 2D. They were originally a placeholder, but I never ended up fixing it. But yeah, the numbers. I am... Hold on, let me do some calculations really quick. We're gonna do some numbers really quick. Some number math. The hell? Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? It broke. No. The camera died somehow. I don't know how. I don't know what happened. Maybe my phone just... Oh wait, I think my phone might have actually just died. If that's the case, then I'll be a little bit upset because I had like over 100 tabs on my phone. Ah, damn it, yeah. My phone died. My phone died. My phone just straight up died. My tabs! My tabs! My phone tabs! Damn it! It's charging though! My phone is charging! I had my phone connected and it still died. This is why I didn't want to use my phone. Alright, choose. Should I use the 3D model or the 2D model? I don't think I can use both at this point. I was using my phone for the 2D just now, but phone just died. So you're gonna have to pick 2D or 3D. Which do you like better? Welcome home. Would you like 2D? 3D? Soretomo watashi? Okay, numbers 188 divided by 300, 1000. I'm at 60%. Maybe like a couple months ago, I think at the beginning of the year, I was 30% of the way to monetization in terms of watch hours. I had about 1,200? Maybe less actually. But now it's up to, I think it was something like 25%. And now it's 60%. So I feel like I've inclined a lot this year. And I'm kind of happy about that. Nia Nikki means 2, so 2D. Okay, I will do 2D. I like 2D better anyways too. I like 2D better, it's nicer. Alright, say goodbye to the 3D model. I'm gonna fix this up at some point. This might be the last you see of it for... I don't know, until maybe... August, if anything. Goodbye. I don't think I can use my hands with this one. It's fine, whatever, okay. At some point, we'll get a working 3D. And now, let me just re-gear this. Camera off. Why did I talk about the numbers? I forget. Oh well, doesn't matter. Alright, 720. Wait. 16 is fine. Okay, let's see how this is. So you just saw the tracking number 4, level 4. That was tracking level 4. Right now, this is now RTX level 2. I'm gonna turn that on. And you will immediately notice that when it comes to the eyes... Oh, that's huge. I don't know why it's like that. Let me move this trash out of the way. Don't need that. So with the eyes... yeah, the only good thing that I like about this level of tracking is the eyes are very responsive to where I'm looking. So right now I'm looking at my left monitor, my middle monitor, my right side monitor, my vertical monitor over there. I like how it picks up the eyes tracking very good, very nicely. But everything else is bad. I don't like everything else about the RTX tracking. I had it tuned before stream. I had it tuned very well, but I broke it. I broke it. What's my temperature? Okay, yeah, so the temperature has gone down significantly. We're down to 71 degrees Celsius. So adding another camera definitely adds 10 degrees Celsius to the CPU temperature. But it's not too often that I do that, so I'm not really too worried about that, honestly. So I'm gonna try to tweak the... The other thing that I don't like about RTX tracking is that it doesn't let me blink. I also can't do this too much. the wild eyes, the surprise thing. I can do it very easily on level 4 tracking. And I like that I can do that. I actually went in and that was another one of the edits. That was like edit number, version number like 1.23 or something, that I went in and added this expression. But I can't really do it too well on RTX tracking, which kind of annoys me. I can't do it as easily as I can on the other one, so I've been trying to go in and tweak it. Oh, not that one, not that setting. But I can't really do it that well. So I have my reset calibration hotkey, just neutral expression. But I feel like I'm probably gonna go in to Live 2D and get rid of the... It's supposed to be like an angry expression with the eyebrows, but the thing is I'm never angry, so I feel like I should probably just get rid of that one, and if anything just map it to a toggle. This is what I mean with the eyebrows, that it sometimes just like becomes angry for no reason. I don't like that. It's very kind of schizo, this tracking, this tier. I don't like that. So I might just manually go into Live 2D and edit that out, get rid of the angry face, and then map it to a toggle or something. Cause I don't need it. I'm never angry. I'm honestly never angry. If anything, I need like an anxious, sweaty, like NASA, that type of toggle. And also the Koharu face. I like the Koharu face. That's a very good face. I like the 3D. Its appeal to me is kind of looking like watching you in real life but stylized. It reminds me of the early Chulas. Yeah, I agree with that. I do like that feeling. However, I feel like there's still a lot that I need to edit with that one, especially with the face. I was looking into this guy's tracking, but I still need to do more research on that. I need to look up how to get that working, and maybe at some point in my free time I'll try to do something with the 3D, but I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. Nasher's always so sweaty. I like how she's always so sweaty. I really want that toggle, and I'm thinking I might actually like try to grab that. Not steal it necessarily, but try to draw that as well as a toggle of mine, because I really like Uruka's nervous face too when she gets those like really black eyes, and I also really like Pippa's sweat face, her nervous face. I like Faye's sweat. So that's another toggle that I've been meaning to do, is a nervous toggle. I never got around to it because I was pushing it off. I wanted to do expressions. I had... The ideas for expression I had was like nervous, scared, And another one, like Confused, I think? But I never got around to it. I was gonna add it to the to-do list. Because it was just gonna take way too long. Menace has sweet swirly eyes. Yeah. I want to add swirly eyes too. That's another one. This was a character trait. I do like it a lot. I do like it a lot. The funny thing is I don't sweat. Ordinarily, I never sweat, especially not from my face, I guess. I think like the sweatiest, this is kind of weird now that I think about it. This is a weird topic, but the sweatiest that I get is like maybe my wrists. When I do activity, physical activity, is my wrists. I don't know why. And like the back of my hand and my wrists get really sweaty when I do running or like biking or whatever, some other physical activity. That's like the first place, and maybe like only place, because you don't drink enough water. Okay, we're gonna do another water thing then. I like how this model tracks water drinking. I don't like how the other model tracks water drinking, the 3D. It's weird. It is a weird face. Drinks water cutely. But yeah, I'm not liking this RTX here. I'm sure I gotta like go in and calibrate it some more. It's time. Yeah, it's time. So I gotta go in and like fine tune the tracking for this one. And I mostly had it a little bit good, and it's like it's almost there, but there's just too many deal breakers for me. It's good, it's a good start, but I can't do the eyes thing. I can't do this eyes thing in the way that I usually use it. Probably gonna stop soon because I just got some I'm gonna be busy very soon. But yeah, I'm gonna probably try to calibrate those over the next couple, I don't know, days or something, over the next week or something, and maybe we can come to a compromise. Maybe. But as it is, I think I like my normal tracking better. I like the eye tracking a lot. But I can't just buy an eye tracker because that's like $200. That would be really nice to have an eye tracker. But I'm not gonna pay $200 for it. I do have stream funds, but I'd rather not spend $200 on this like one-time gimmick thing. Same thing with the webcam. I don't want to buy $100 webcam in the form of an iPhone XS, or was it? I really want to mess around with 3D though. That's been on my mind a lot. I want to do a regular 3D model. That's weird. It's kind of laggy sometimes. Might have to change it. I think it's too high quality. I don't know. Tracking's kind of weird right now. If you like testing the 2D transformation thing I tweeted. The what? I will probably take you up on that. Transformation. I think for now, I'm not really too focused. Well, okay, so first, my priorities are gonna be maybe to try to fix the tracking on this model. I'm gonna try to fix the RTX because there's a lot of things that are annoying me right now. So I'm probably gonna swap back to... Can I go back? I don't think I can go back. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the other tracking because I don't like this one. We're gonna go to level 4, and that's my favorite. It annoys me too. You mean the RTX tracking? Yeah, it's not to where it is. It's a good start, but there's too many things that are kind of a deal breaker for me. Hello, Des. Nick, you can't say that. You can't. Oh my goodness. I can't. So I'm noticing now that I've changed the tracking level The temperature went up a little tiny bit, it seems. By like 4 degrees Celsius. So it's like at mid 70s, which is a little bit concerning. But it's fine. I'll look into it later. I also have like a ton of stuff going on right now, on both on stream and off stream on my computer. Just I gotta do some cleaning. Nvidia card, yeah, it's an RTX 3060 Ti. I don't think AMD is supported by VTube Studios in Nvidia tracking thing, the RTX. It might be. I might be wrong. 4C is a sizable jump. It is. That's why I'm kind of worried. That was very weird that happened. I think it might have to do something with the resolution, maybe with the webcam settings. Cause I think I set it to like 720p and 30 frames a second. It might be that. It's not, but you can get it really decent. I also tried to get V-Bridger, because apparently V-Bridger is better than the native RTX tracking in VTube Studio, but apparently it's paid. And I don't want to pay $10 for something that I might not even like. So as it is, I'm kind of just I'm perfectly content with this tracking. I'm not too stressed out over it. It gets my blinking, and that's what I'm most kind of autistic about, I guess. Is the blinking. The blinking works. This is another thing that I like to do. The what face, this face that I added in. that's a little silly face. I like that the mouth doesn't always smile. I feel like with the RTX tracking, the mouth is always smiling. But I can have like neutral face, neutral resting face with this one. Spent 7 hours, mess with the sliders. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. I had it working just before, but then I accidentally overrode it just earlier in the stream. So I'm probably gonna go in and mess with it for, I don't know, an hour, maybe 2. While I do some other stuff, while I watch stuff, I guess. I had the settings pretty well to where it was like half decent, and there was only one thing that I didn't like about it, and I kind of just broke it. But it's fine. It didn't take me that long, honestly. I spent like maybe half an hour on it just before stream, maybe an hour. I spent like maybe an hour to half an hour messing with the sliders in VTube Studios, but I'm not too upset over it. I can redo it very easily. I just gotta go in and mess with it. The biggest thing that annoys me with the RTX tracking is the eyes blinking. The eye tracking is my favorite, but the eye blinking is what annoys me the most. Because with this, you can see the eyes close all the way with this level 4 tracking. It's fine. I like that. It's okay. But with RTX tracking, it doesn't close all the way. Even though I can do some funny faces, you have to set the limiters properly. That's, yeah, I know, but it's very annoying. It's very annoying. Because I did like the funny faces that I could make with the RTX. That's what the thumbnail is. I made a ton of little stupid funny faces while I had the settings up properly, and then I broke it. I overrode it. Oops. I'll have to do it again some point. But the deal breaker for me is the blinking. I'm very, very autism about the blinking. I can have a ton of features and it's cool, but if the blinking isn't right, it annoys me a lot. And if I put on my glasses really quick, I mean, not my other glasses. Oh, it works, yeah. It works now. I have my glasses now. I have my glasses on. And it's working. It works very well, very well. And I'm gonna take off my glasses. But see, before, I don't know. I think I might have gone in to fix it, but glasses are working. Or eye blinking is working with glasses and no glasses, so I'm happy about that. And the other thing that I don't like about RTX is that it does this eyebrow. The eyebrows kind of go kind of like angry. I can't really do it like on command here. I gotta do like funny faces. I gotta scrunch up my face and everything. Like that, yeah. Like this, the eyebrows, with the eyebrows, it does that a lot. Even when I'm not doing that expression. So I'm probably gonna go into VTube Studio itself. No, I mean not the VTube Studio, Live 2D, the program, and probably edit that, modify that so that I don't have that type of thing over there. Move this over here. Oh, sure, yeah, that's fine. But I also want to do a 3D model as well. I'm going to fix the 3D V-Roid a little tiny bit, and maybe I'll use it for like some, I don't know, maybe some chatting streams or something, I don't know. But I also need to fix the face on that. There's a lot that I need to fix with that V-Roid model. But I also want to make a low poly model. Unfortunately, I have to make it in Blender. Starting from 0 again, because a year ago, maybe 2 years ago at this point, I started to make a 3D model. This is back before I had made this model a long time ago. I started with a 3D model, but I couldn't get it good. So I decided to give up, and I started drawing this model. And that was like maybe 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Something like that. I put in a ton of work last October for this model. October, like towards the end of summer, I think I drew the majority of this. And then I think I rigged this model over the course of like maybe 4 to 6 weeks. Something like that. Having zero knowledge of Live 2D. Having a little tiny bit of knowledge of animation. With keyframes and stuff like that. I'm a little bit familiar with animation. I'm familiar with a lot of things, just to a tiny little bit of extent. I learned about cars last night. A lot about cars last night. I woke up this morning kind of like tempted to look into the engine of the car that we have, just to look at the different parts and everything. Never got around to do that because I think I was too busy preparing for this stream. But yeah, I think as it is, do you remember what you learned? Yeah, I learned what a carburetor is, and that carburetors are no longer really used, and they've been exchanged out, phased out for fuel injection systems. And there's like 3 or 2 types of fuel injection systems. There's like sequential, there's multi-injected, I think it's called, and then there's another one, it's like it alternates, and I think there's another one. And then I learned what a spark plug is, I learned what a camshaft is, and that it's connected to the crankshaft via the timing belt. And I learned the difference between the timing belt and the serpentine belt, and that the reason why the neighbor's car is always making the squealing noise is apparently because the serpentine belt is either loose, old, or improperly put on, and every morning she turns on the car and it makes this really bad, really loud squealing noise. But it does annoy me so much that I want to go over and just, like, scream at her to fix her car. It's a really old car too. It looks like it's maybe 20 years old or something. I think it leaks oil now too, now that I think about it, because this is something else that kind of annoys my family. Is they moved in maybe like a month or 2 ago, and they have a lot of cars, and they never use their garage. They always have their cars parked outside, and one of the spots that they park at is right in front of our house. And it's a space that we use for taking the trash out for collection. And it's also a spot that we need to back out of the driveway too, so it annoys my mom a lot, especially. She's always complaining about how the car is always in the spot that we need to use for either the trash or to back out of the driveway. And I think they got another car too, because there's like a slightly newer car, I think it's a Chevy. But they have a lot of cars, and they have like maybe 3 or 4 cars now, and they never use their own garage for parking any of the cars, because apparently they have too much stuff in there, so they can't store anything in there. And I was thinking about getting another car soon, and I was thinking about the parking situation and where I'm gonna leave it and stuff like that. It's an entire thing. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life, but then again, the same could be said of all people. No, there's a lot of stuff going on in life, especially now, especially right now. Especially if you're an adult. Man, I didn't care about anything back in 2008 when the housing market crashed. There was like, oh yeah. And then when in 2001, oh yeah, some plane crashed into some building. Yeah, okay. I got out of school though. And then I went home, turned on the TV. Oh yeah, some plane just crashed into some building. Yeah, okay, whatever. Put on the Mario 64, played that for a couple hours. I didn't care. I didn't care. The Twin Towers are burning. Yeah, okay, whatever. Put on Mario 64. Sounds like a lot. There's a lot of stuff happening, yeah. But just gotta take it one step at a time. It's fine. I'm not too stressed out over it. But there's some stuff that's gonna be coming up. I'm not gonna talk about it too much yet, but there's some potentially might have to take a 2 to 3 month break towards starting July probably. I'm gonna be quitting, of course. I'm not planning on quitting anytime soon. Although I thought about just taking breaks and stuff like that, but it's better for me just stream. Because I get lazy is my problem. I get lazy and then I get out of the habit of streaming. But yeah, I might have to take maybe like a 2-month break starting July or something. Nothing bad, just life circumstances, yeah. But yeah, a second Mario brother has hit the Bowser. You mean Luigi brother? The Luigi L is real? He did turn out to be real. Mario Brothers so good. Super Mario Brothers 64 is so good. It's such a great game. And then all these people, all these Zoomers coming out of nowhere, playing All-Stars 3D Mario, saying Mario 64 is the worst game they've ever played, that the camera sucks, that the control sucks. No! Shut up, that game is Kino! You don't know Kino when it hits you in the face! Get out of here. I just realized I've been peeking a lot this stream, haven't I? I think I turned up the volume too loud. Oh well, it's fine. I'm gonna sleep early tonight. I need to wake up super early tomorrow. I need to wake up super I need to wake up Super Mario. I need to wake up really early tomorrow at like 8 o'clock? Well, to me, to you maybe that's not early, but to me that usually wakes up at like, I usually get up in the afternoon. It's really late. I need to be better about that. There's been like maybe my longest streak for waking up early is maybe like 3 days recently. So I need to start waking up earlier, and I need to stop sleeping so late. I ended up sleeping at like 4 o'clock last night. Last morning, I should say. But yeah, I need to wake up early. I'm gonna have to. This is something that I hate. Born to stay up to dawn, forced to wake up before dawn. I hate it. We live in a society. That is catered towards people that wake up early, and I hate it. It's so much better when I would just be nocturnal for about a week or so. There's been a couple times where I just switched and was nocturnal for a period of time, and I would go to sleep in the morning and I would wake up around twilight or so. And it was so comfy during that nighttime because it was so quiet, there was no noise, it was so comfy. But alas, I'm not allowed. We are not allowed, I should specify, to stay up late because we live in a society. And with that, I'm gonna end here. I definitely need to work on a lot of stuff here. Oh yeah. Thank you, B5. I completely forgot you could do that. You could totally go on Twitch and just redeem stuff. But yeah, I'm planning to work on probably the sliders, the fine-tuning calibration of the RTX tracking. Maybe I can get it to a better level. But at the moment, I feel like I like this tracking a little bit more, even if it's not at the level where I would want it to be ideally, but yeah. And then I'm gonna work on maybe the 3D model a little bit, make it more to my liking. And then I gotta get a 3D low poly model too. I gotta make that. I got a lot of projects. I got a lot of stream projects alone, and then outside of that I have a lot of other projects too, just personal projects that I want to do as well outside of stream. Before I know it, I'm gonna be 134 years old. Yay. 100 more years of living, 120 more years of living, 150 more years of living, and I'll have accomplished all my goals that I want to do. Okay. Thank you, Pomp Pomp. Thank you, Beef Pie. Thank you, Connie B. Thank you, Deslores. You're lucky you're even getting that. Thank you, Tyler. Did I say thank you, Connie B? Thank you, Flamingo. I think I'm gonna play some games before I sleep early. Maybe watch a movie or something. Oh yeah! Maybe watch some dinosaur movie. Yeah. Oh wait, it's too late for dinosaur movie. Oh well. Next time. The liberals took this from us. So much for the tolerant left, so much for the tolerism, so much for the whatever. I hate politics. Alas, we live in a society where politics is forced against us. Against us? Upon us? Upon us. We live in a society where politics... Society... You're supposed to fix me. Instead, you broke me! You broke me! Good night! Watsukurasu! Stream! Next stream is on Saturday morning. I got a collab Saturday morning. Yeah, next stream is on Saturday morning. I can't stream tomorrow or overmorrow, unfortunately, but stream Saturday morning. Saturday morning. Cosplay cam, probably, maybe. Another thirst trap, as they call it. That's it. Good night.